Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Oletik is rumored to have, had her heart broken into 1 billion pieces as she turned her Ikoyi, her former Ikoyi apartment upside down, as they said her former bestie locked her out without her even knowing she was camping there with the permission of the Ooni of Ife. It's not a small something, no. As we are hearing what is going on, drama no they ever finish. Oh. You know that when Oletik was pregnant, Oletik was living in a mansion in Ikoyi because of the fact that when a woman, that's the wife to the Ooni of Ife, gets pregnant, before the pregnancy hit 3 months, the Ooni of Ife is not supposed to be, as in 3 months max, okay? 90 days. Ooni of Ife is not supposed to be anywhere close to that woman, as Ooni of Ife is not even supposed to see the woman again. Now they said it has to do with a royal, law against Ooni of Ife being close to a woman where the child begins to grow hair in the womb. Now, because of that, when his Oloris get pregnant, what happens is that they go and they never get to see them again until they give birth to the kids and they are officially welcome back with their kids into the palace. We have seen it. For those who are just joining this story, you saw it happen with Oletik, right? And so when Oletik left, Oletik was living in Lagos and she was in a mansion provided by the Ooni of Ife for Oletik. Now, if you have been following the trend of event or you understand what is going on, the great Ooni of Ife is a businessman, but more so he is a developer, okay? You see all of this this thing we are hearing, Lekki. Their sets were the first set of people started developing in Lekki. I'm not saying they built the entire Lekki, but I am saying that they were among the first set of people who started developing Lekki, getting houses in Lekki, properties in Lekki, and all of that. So Ooni has plenty of properties in Lagos, okay? Now, one of the properties that they said he bought, in fact, when Oletik, before Oletik went to Lagos, they said he bought another property in Ikoyi, furnished the property and everything. Very beautiful. You have seen the place now. You used to see it on videos for Oletik. Oletik stayed there and everything. So that property was bought for Oletik for that purpose. But Oletik did not realize that it was not bought for her, like, okay, I don't buy house for now or for you in your name. The house is, according to what they said, though, if the information is true, some people are saying that the house was initially bought in her name, but because of all of this heavy wahala that happened, they said Kabiyesi had threatened to sell that property, but when he decided not to sell it, they changed the documentation. So apparently, what that meant is that the former documentation was not given to Oletik. So they said with all the basketballs that is going on right now in the palace, Oletik carried her former keys. She was there until she gave birth, until she was welcomed back into the palace. So she moved her things back to the palace. So the key that she had before, when all these basketballs started happening in the palace and all of that, she wanted to go and rest. They said she carried her babies and the house help and everything and went to Lagos. Whether it's with the consent of the monarch or not, I do not know. That she went to Lagos and she was knocking on the gate, only for a boy to come out and say that the madam, they were asking Oletik if their madam is expecting her. Oletik say, who is your madam and who are you? Because the last time she left there, it was not this person that was there. The person that was there could have known that, look, this is my original madam. They changed everything. They changed the lock. They changed everything. Now, when they now told madam that somebody was looking for her, madam came upstairs. And as we are hearing the information, they said madam came upstairs and saw that it was Oletik. Who is this Madame Bikonu? Who is this Madame Bikonu as we are hearing? They say Madame is Elizabeth. Is it Adewale? That is the model, the bestie, former bestie of Oletik. This is what we are hearing now. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. They said madam came out and was upstairs there to look to the gate. It was Oletik. Oletik saw madam. Her head went gang gang, gong gong. You know that what did they call film trick that they used to do? That Oletik could not believe what she saw. That Oletik was banging on the gate. Open this gate, open this gate, open this gate. Oletik was calling Ooni of Ifes' phone. Open this gate. Apparently, the girl had already reached out to Ooni of Ife first. Omo Baba no gree piccolo. They said Oletik was there. He think that Oletik done that residence upside down. What the hell? Who are you? How dare you? Blah, blah, blah. She ought to have known that if Baba had not permitted, that Modelo would not be there. You know, this is a clear case of whatever you sow gets to be what you reap. And this one is even the most painful aspect of it, because this was like your friend now, your bestie. You could say that this woman, Elizabeth, is bent on taking what belongs to Oletik from her. Almost some women, they try, their heart strong. Not be small thing. They say, you know that she has been in the palace. They say she's been in the palace doing stuff and stuff upon stuff, writing and all of that. I don't know if she's not working again or doing her modello or what she wants to do. But now she went to Lagos to go and follow up on something. And they said, Kabiyesi permitted her to go and stay in that same apartment. And you know she has stayed there before when Oletik was expecting that baby. She has been there. And that is the reason why they say it's important for you to be careful. You have to be careful. You need to know that. You see some friends say, if they never buy you, your eye no go clear. Even as this is happening, a lot of people will still not be careful. Continue, bestie, 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 bestie my ass. Now you're seeing what is going on. They said Oletik cried. Oletik cried. And me, as much as I don't like what Christiana is doing to her, I feel like sometimes when we sow, certain seeds in other people's life, we should expect to get the harvest because it comes. That is what nature does. Nature plays no favorite. It will come, it will happen, and you will see it. And you will be devastated. And that is exactly what is going on right now. If the information is true, do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.